Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Well, my guest today is the founder, executive producer, Canada International Fashion Festival, as well as the International Fashion Gala. Ladies and gentlemen, David Chen. Welcome to the show, David.
Hello, everyone. How are you? My name is David Chen. Happy Sunday.
Very good. Happy Sunday to you. I just want to mention, first of all, before we get into the fashions side of what you do, is you post these beautiful arrangements, and what I love about them is the simplicity of them. They're just absolutely beautiful, and I think I'm going to have to look for some to show the audience. But first, let's talk about you producing the International Fashion Festival. When did you start being involved in any of that?
That's is a good question. I'm involved. This one is on 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I had one night. I don't know from which ideas. Maybe spiritual says, "Hey, David, you should do some fashion event," because I saw lots of beauty models, young, very talented, and either like a young artist and designers, but they need help. They need them, give them a platform to showing that. Then I at the moment, I totally no idea what I should start. But when 2017 in January, I make my decision, says, yes, we can do it. Then I talked to with a few friends of mine. Then they would say, David, that's a good idea. Let's do it. So I'm so glad. So that's why it make me like a more strongly have people support me. So I started on 2017, the first show. Yeah,
Right.
in March.
Where does it take place?
That's is take the place is first I was sick is like we for my first plan is make some like a foundation is for help young models. Some they have to go to beauty competitions. Some like we talk, then people need support. But first this is should be coming very like long story, but I can make it short.
Take as much time as you want.
It's very sad because it's the first of all is in 2009, my very beautiful wife, she got breast cancer.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And during that time is where we have our daughter is only 1 year old.
Oh, wow.
And we follow like a BC Cancer Agency. She did a chemo, she did a surgery after, but the cancer still come back. Then we fight with cancers for 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. Then my wife passed away is on 2012.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's the same.
At that time, our daughter is only 3 years old.
It's interesting. That's the same year my husband passed away from cancer. 2000.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that too. So right now, before we are here, the cancer is very far away, but now is like cancer is very more close forward. Even lots related. My father is passed away also as a cancer. So that's. It's sad for the news. So that's is right now because cancer like with our life like daily life we fight. And after that because that reasons is before my wife passed away, we did like one small event is for fundraising for our BC Cancer Society. And my wife is a organ player, pianist.
Oh, all right.
And when she played the piano, then played the second songs, she finds someone is on her back, is like put the beats, then she's starting to playing the songs. When she, after the playing, she turned her head, look, is I holding my daughter. Then after come back home and I find my wife, the general, she writing for 3 words to me. After she passed away, I find for her like general book. Then as she first says that day, she find my daughter has some talent. So she said, is if David, you're possible, support our daughter for those entertainment. Then this is for her first words. The second words is David, our daughter, teach her how to cook, how to clean the house, be a good wife. Then the third message is in the future, I don't know who is our for her like prince for our daughter, but if she can find some nice man like her father, I will be very happy. That's for me is like encourage me up to every day. For me, like says, yeah, it's good memory, and she still like be loved living with us. So that's.
It must have been difficult though for you then becoming a single parent with your daughter being that young, right?
Right. So that's I'm a single father up to right now. Like my daughter up today is 14 years old. We are being single father, raised her for almost 12 years.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's over 10 years. So this is but during that, when I raised my daughters, when one day, when I, after my volunteer work at the Canadian Cancer Society, I do the dispatch department for helping the cancer person and find the driver to bring the cancer patients for doctor appointment to do the chemo or radiation or even surgery. So those are dispatch department.
Right.
And when I on the way, I turned on the radio, hear some radio saying, oh, Hollywood coming to find some young talent, start from age 4. So then they leave the phone number. I hear the like advertisement. Then I went back home. I ring to them. I said, oh, is my daughter only 4 years old? Is it be able to come in to apply? They say, yeah, it's very welcome. So it is making me, wow, something changed maybe, Then on the audition days, I bring my daughters went in downtown hotel for the casting call.
Right.
Then I got a call back. They said, "Oh, David, I like your daughter. She's so talented, but you have to give her more training. You have to bring her to Los Angeles, have competitions, lots of things."
Wow.
Then I was say, wow, how's going on? So for me, it's totally is a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, but I really have to, recently have to thinking is a bigger movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked my daughter, I say, Sophie, do you like to go to United States to be performing on stage? She's 4 years old. She said, yeah, Daddy, I like it. So when I make the decision, bring her to Los Angeles, attending the bigger event, they have a very professional training for her modeling, dancing, those things. Then when ended the event, making me very surprised. She got a certain agent want to sign with her. Then we signed one agency in United States. Then after 6 months, my daughter get the first job for TV commercial.
Haha, wow.
Yeah, was her around the age 5, then she got the first job for the Canadian, like in the morning, like cereal every eat the cereal. So that's I very like make me like so exciting. Say, oh,
Yes.
it's something happen. It's something happen. Then after that, probably my daughter get so many TV commercial. Then still keep her working, a young artist, actress.
Right?
Then she got like a movies, future movies. So right now, so she had like a IMDb like credits.
Yes, right. Okay.
Yeah. So this is make me. I want to say people give me a chance. Then I have to like be sure with everybody.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah. Then it's a very like happy stories. Then one day the America the talent company, the boss called me say, hey David, we are like your work. So if you want to join as a family, you can develop in Canada. So that's for me, like I said.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, so that's is bring me, go to this the entertainment industry.
Right.
So we are doing in Los Angeles at the Hollywood, and I run from the company. They teach me, then they bring me overseas to Hong Kong, Taiwan, China, and Macau, different place to casting for the young talent. So that's I learned from this one. So and happy be a director of that's the company.
Right. Wow.
So then
I love it. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness.
yeah, definitely. So that's for me, like I said, yeah. Then when my daughter is getting back to school age, then we are back to Canada.
Right.
And she studied in because I like in Canada has early French immersion. So then she studied to the the elementary school.
Right. Yeah.
So from that, then we moved to a Canadian talent agency company.
Mhm.
And she still keep in working with those agent. So very well. I'm happy with that. And so that's where like a permit says, yeah, if I'm the parents, I can do this. Every parents can do that.
Yes.
If my child can do, all the kids can do that, just to see how to, you have a positive thinking, you have every day has to be challenge yourself.
Mhm.
That's I want to, push me is make this the fashion show to help those give back to the community,
Right.
to help those young talents, give them opportunity and the changing the life, the chance, let them move.
Yeah.
So,
So what is the difference between your fashion shows and the gala?
oh, this is this is the gala because when I first doing the show is started to I call to Canadian International Fashion Festival because my wife is Japanese. I was when I was young age I studied in the Japan. I live in Japan,
Okay.
so I have some very like a connection with the Japanese community. I like those kimonos, all those Japanese arts.
Yes.
And the flower arrangements. So that's the one is making me, because before I just want to be a fashion festival because I want to be different culture, Chinese culture.
Oh, so I'm trying to.
Thank you very much.
Well, they're so beautiful. They're simple. And what I like about them is they're simple. They're not.
Yeah, that's like call to Ikebana, very simple flower arrangements.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Yes.
Yeah.
I just wanted people to see them, one of them at least, because they're just, oh, here's another one.
Thank you. Yeah, this is my hobby.
They're just so lovely.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue, please.
Oh, yeah. So that's is then I wanted to presenting lots different culture, like Indian culture, like Japanese culture. Then I started the fashion show. Then have a one like a Japanese very famous dance master.
Okay.
She bring for 65 pieces for the kimono from young kids to adults, from male to from a female to male. So we did a very successful event. That's when I began the first is called to International Fashion Festival. Is the first based in Vancouver, so I called in Vancouver. Then I did. Then after the show, lots of model love my show. So they said, "Hey, David, I so enjoy your show. Can you do what's next time?" I feel like give me some more like energy up. I said, "Really? You like it? If you like it, we can do next shows." So that's so we keep going. Then lots as Toronto, some fashion industry, they was contact me, say, "Hey, David, we like you. If you like it, we can develop in Toronto area." So that's when after I renamed my fashion show called to Canadian International Fashion Festival.
Mm.
Then when 2017, when I did two show, then 2018, I did also very successful. I using different scene. So then coming to 2019, then people give me lots. They say, "David, your show is so from not only just for the fashion, your the show is looks like arts, like you presented arts." I say, "Yes, the fashion is I always call fashion is art."
Right.
The piece of I so much respect for the so talented designers. They did very well, and our photographer, all our team player, they're all putting energy together. So make this happen, makes it more successful. That's I so happy with our teamwork.
Yeah.
So from that 2019, then people says, "David, your show is not just a festival, it's totally is a gala." Then we will say, "Oh, is it the gala?" Then we have to say, "Okay, in 2019, we have to thinking some another very, uniquely for the theme." Then we have make my mind come to is called to Renaissance.
Okay.
So when we made this for the show, then we have to find the designer is make a Renaissance the gown. So we are finding lots of design apply for our shows. Then we pick up the a few very like match our theme the designer.
Okay. Yeah.
That's from that we are called to our fashion gala. So right now I still have two those brand name. Is one is called to Canadian International Fashion Festival, because that's once I love to keep this names, and with being maybe in twice a year, in maybe in April or May, I can be cooperation with different of fun vendors or another festival. Like I'm very happy the cherry blooming festival in every April.
Right.
Yeah, the founder is they will be we are talk, we meet, so that's we can be hope next year we can be have some project work together.
Okay.
So that's the way. Then every end of the year, probably I will be put on fashion gala, because that's I also brand my second, I register our like a trademark for international fashion galas.
Sure.
That
Two separate events that you,
yeah, separate the events. One is a very like a high performance. Yeah,
Okay.
one is a more keep our. We are living a beautiful city where all is peaceful. Want to be different culture, different community work together, make our peaceful living because we are living have a Canada is a multicultural. So that's I so much love Canada because that's where everybody is from have a different country. We are share the peaceful living. We are share our like all is a background like our like from our original country, all the like cultures that's is help the community, help to each other to
And that's what we should do. We should be all helping each other and working together.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the Canada value.
Yeah, for sure. So now, if somebody wanted to contact you regarding your fashion, whether it's the international or the the Canadian, the gala or the fashion festival, is Facebook the best way, or do you have another place?
Yeah, I think right now because I find is Facebook is more work more with a social media group.
Yes.
Because before I have a what's called to a website, but right now I update. I still on construction because it has because website right now nobody looking at website. You have to put lots of promotion everything, but more people with a daily where Facebook, Instagram, so that's more people using app right now is more convenient. So that's why I will be posting more update for our like Facebook has a call to International Fashion Gala. The group, so everybody can join. Then we have like a tickets sale. We'll be posting soon. We have a modeling casting, like a photographer, videographer, like application form they can. And also we have maybe after we have a volunteers, and also has lots even. And this is I have a very want to be like I'm happy. You're having me for this interview because I wanted to. Before this one is like I feel that's the group we need a lot of people because in Vancouver has lots of people has a talent, lots of people has a connection.
Yes.
We want the people hear the voice, and then because the model industry is a very like people, the model is a hard work, putting there the time, that's because they have to go somewhere like they go France Fashion Week, go New York Fashion Week, all those because they have cost a lot. Then they have like a portfolio, the photographer take the photo, they all. So I wanted to every like the models or something we can try to support. I want to make this is like a foundation is only for fashion industry, help the models, help the designers. I develop like those design because if you this one, then I can bring them overseas for different fashion week, for fashion event. We can bring the models to this. So I want to this is make that's the big like a foundation for that. Right. So if you people kindly can be support us. They can be advertising on our, booklet to support our show, or even if people can be donation, those is all is not help me, is help this the platform, help the models and the young designers, because I hear many designs tell me, say, David, I'm so sorry because the COVID, because, there is no money is paid for bigger like fashion weeks or those ones. And also I wanted to, in Vancouver, those are models. Usually they are work for like, be a model, for like a volunteer or even you for free. So I want to try to, start to even you little bit, but I try to, to help those models, make them, from the beginning to say, because that's even you like for our that's the fashion industry is not only people thinking is just the clothing is a fashion, because they are involved lots of things, because the fashion gala has a entertainment, they have a dancers, then they have even you can be help the makeups and the hair stylists. So those all is there. I always help those young, the school, they just graduation from the fashion school, from the makeup school, from the VCC school. So they all is support us. I so appreciate that. I thank you so many. Thank you for our audience. Thank you for our supporters. Thank you for the volunteers. Thank you for the models. Thank you for the designs. Thank you for the makeup and the hair. So those all is because that's the problem is cannot without them the support.
Of course.
Many thanks.
Yeah, of course. So I'm going to stop it there, and I just want to stay on camera. And thank you, first of all, David, for being here, and thank you for watching the show, everybody. You've been listening to David Chen. He's on Facebook, so if you want to contact him, if you want to get involved in some way, please, or just spreading the word, anything you could do that helps, because what he's doing is it's not for him, it's about helping everybody else that's involved in that industry of fashion. As he said, hairdressers, makeup artists, designers, models, it's endless. Really, it is endless, and it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of strategy, whatever. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching the show, and hopefully you will like and share and subscribe, and remember to be nice, everyone, and peace out.
Thank you so much.
A sense of community, Chilliwack's a place to be. A sense of community where you're free. Rolling through the mountains, rolling through the valley, rolling through paradise with me. It's multicultural, you're sure to see it all. Chilliwack's the place to be, you'll see. Come party in the park, go dancing after dark. Chilliwack's the place to be, you'll see.